Hey guys, it's Ivy Rivera here with a cool segment of Open Mic, and I'm here with the R&B rock star PJ. How are you during this quarantine?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Just while we're in the season of quarantine, what are some things that you've been doing to just, keep yourself busy and productive?
I've been writing songs. I've been working on, like the songs that you're about to hear. I've been spending some time like tweaking those and perfecting that. I've been eating everything.
Yes, I think this is like fluffy season. Everybody's out here just racking up on the meals.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna gain like a smooth 11 pounds, a real easy.
Girl, I just did a cleanse. I'm not even playing. Like I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, you know what? There's no excuse no more. Like this is.
What type of cleanse was it?
It was a juice cleanse.
Oh Lord, so, I keep hearing about it.
It was my first time doing it, and I'm not gonna lie, it was really hard. But it's more of a thing, like a mental thing. Like, oh, if you could complete this, then you could do something else.
Yeah, that's what the COVID. I feel like quarantine is like getting better at discipline.
Mm-hmm.
I have like no excuse to like not do your workout, to not eat clean, to not eat good. So
exactly. I didn't want to come out of here like super fat, and they were like, "What's your excuse?"
Crazy.
Yeah. So enough about that. We have a lot of things to look forward to. One of them being your project. How are you feeling about this?
I feel so excited. I'm sure you can tell by like the smile, but like I've been waiting to like get back out there. Like Women's Call's been going great, and I just wanted to put out this little project to like, in the quarantine, like to help keep people happy and help keep them motivated. And I think
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm gonna reel it back because I think you have such a great story, and there's a lot of people who have like not really gotten to know you the way that I've done my research and did my due diligence. I want to reel it back to a time in 2015 where you're newly signed with Atlantic, you're doing your thing, you got a song with Hit Boy, you're on the road, you're writing for Usher, Meek, Wiz, you name it, kind of having like the time of your life, and then you just kind of flee off the scene.
Yeah.
A lot of people, before I even throw it to you, a lot of people experience these things where they feel as if, once they kind of leave the light that they have been given, it's difficult to come back, you know. And one thing that I saw that you wrote, especially about the song with Hit Boy, is that you make comeback music, like your come up music.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So bring me to that time where you were mentally, and how it brought you here today.
Okay, so in that time where I kind of like disappeared, it was just like a lot of personal things. It was like industry things. I was in my head about a lot of things, and just like some unfortunate situations that kind of like got the best of me. I was going through like a breakup at the time, and then I was going with some management issues and some label things. And it just kind of like really just took a hold of me real quick, like shook me a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And it definitely took me like a minute to like get back on track. Even with the writing thing, there was a period of time I just didn't feel like writing anymore. Like I just didn't feel like that. And I think about like my earlier projects, like especially from Rare and Rock Around Pools, it was a very like fighter spirit. Like my spirit was like very fighter. Like I don't care. Like I'm about to do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like nothing is gonna stop me, right? And then it's like you find yourself after writing like these like motivational things, and then it's like you get like kicked a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You fall down and you're like, oh damn, this like it hurt for real this time.
Because you're a gangster.
yeah. Like I was like, oh, and now I'm back. I mean, I've been working for a minute, like, when this call, it was on the radio, so that's you know what I'm saying, fire. But I'm back writing about the things that I did overcome and I did beat, you know what I'm saying, situations that were put on me, situations I was put in, and then some things were self-inflicted wounds, you know what I'm saying? So I'm back from that. And I feel like I got a little bit of my old spirit that I'm definitely like in fight mode, you know what I'm saying? To my space,
Mm-hmm. I think a big misconception about artists is that like we're superheroes, right? And you're untouchable. Like there's no such thing as like a human being life when it comes to being an artist. And you know, your break proved the human in artists, which I love. You know, even though it was a dark time for you, it was inspiring to have you come back and tell your story in a new light. So 2008, we're going down the timeline here. So 2008, you're back on your feet. You are coming out with these amazing singles that eventually reached the radio. Let's talk about One Missed Call, because it's such a groovy record. It had was it Stevie Wonder?
Yeah, he just had a birthday too. Happy birthday, Stevie.
Yes, I love it. So tell me about the writing process of One Missed Call.
Okay, so we were in Miami. I was working with Lamb. He's like a super dope producer. And Big D, who's like a Florida legend. And basically, I remember when he first played the instrumental for One Missed Call, and I was intimidated by that sample because that sample is such a legendary sample. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually told him to like fast forward because I didn't want to attempt it. You know what I'm saying? But it was like when I heard it, I started hearing like, you got one, because when I write, it's like freestyling. Sometimes the ideas just like pop in my head, and I feel like I was like, One Missed Call was the first thing that popped up. You know what I'm saying? I know it sounds like I just got a move and did like da da da, but sometimes I surprise myself. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So it was like one call, 2 times hanging up, because you know it's about my ex.
Right.
And I found out I kind of had the fact that he cheated on me, but it was like I had a feeling, you know. And I feel like everybody has those like those intuition moments, and I just wanted to be real. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes I feel like my intuition is broke because I always feel like somebody else is something.
For real. Well,
I'll be like,
that one time you right. That's all it takes. That one time.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh
But don't be
God.
crazy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find a balance between like feeding into your intuition but not going crazy. You know?
Right.
That's hard for a lot of people out there. But you know, I got mine.
Yeah, you gotta find the balance. You gotta find the balance. I love it. So we have Waiting for Paris. What's going on? What was the process between the beginning and end of this? Like, when did you sit down and decide like this is the track list that I want for my project? I feel complete.
Yeah, well, like I said, even when I was gone, I was always writing. You know what I'm saying? And I had a couple tracks that was like that I had worked on that I really loved, that I felt like they needed to come out, they needed to be heard. You know what I'm saying? Like there's this, and it's crazy because I got this song called Counterfeit, and I really mess with it because I feel like one of the things that makes my music like separate is like my music is not like gender specific. You know what I'm saying? Like girls can sing it and guys can sing it regardless of like what your sexual orientation is, because I talk about things other than love. You know what I'm saying? I make come up music. So I got a song called Counterfeit, and it's literally about, you know how you have this friend and y'all be like, y'all like cool, but y'all not really cool, and you just like, what's up with you? Like, do you really fuck with me for real? Or it's like,
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm
Trying
saying?
to check the temperature.
Yeah, so it's like, I'm happy to make like songs about that. And like, I got a song called Price Went Up, where it's like you telling them, like, I'm sure you tell somebody, it's like, you don't answer them phones no more because, you know, you're a different person now. You can't talk to me the same. And Waiting on Paris, the title of it is about just like me figuring out, like, at the end of the day, the biggest thing I learned about this industry is like, nobody is in control of what happens for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have my destiny fully and completely wrapped around my hands. And no matter what people like gatekeepers or whatever, they might want to make it seem like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just waiting on myself. I was waiting on myself for it to click and for me to see that I'm dope as fuck. Like, my music is fire. And it's like, that was on me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody could approve me to chase my dreams except for me. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So this whole time I just been waiting on myself to really see, like, you know, be confident in your shit. You know what I'm saying? Own your shit. So that's the
yeah. And you know, there's definitely levels to knowing yourself, right? Because when people are on the come up and emerging and really like getting into their craft, you know, even at the time when you were making your music with Hit Boy back in 2015, you felt like you didn't really find your sound, you know, but you had so much ambition. And I always say, like, you can't rush the process, because even though you feel like, you know, you're stuck or you're stagnant, it's, you haven't reached your fullest self yet. And it's hard to explain to people, you know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of time. And I
into my, like, every project, it gets better. It's like my purpose, it gets clear. And it's like, you know, every time you, like, somebody swings, if you get caught with that first punch, the next one you're not supposed to, just to block, dip. You know what I'm saying? So, like, whatever those scars that I have, they were, like, necessary. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I'm getting my shit together. You know what I'm saying? It was just letting me know that I didn't have my shit together. Now my shit is together. Like I said, I've been waiting on me this whole time.
Absolutely. Love it, love it, love it. So a fun fact about one of your songs in your project, Element, is that it's on the episode of Insecure.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. That's my show.
Yo, I put my little brother onto it the other day. We were just watching it. And I was like, damn, the soundtrack to these shows are like always on point. So that's like a, yes, I can't wait. So another surprise for everybody watching this right now is PJ's actually going to perform 2 songs from her project. I feel the most special because I get to actually watch you right now live. So I feel like it's always like a concert for me.
Yeah. Third one. But it applies to all. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So what songs are you going to be performing?
I'm doing this song called Counterfeit, the one I was telling you about fake friends. Really, it's about fake friends, and it can't apply to your man. I feel like some girls in a relationship, and they're like, did my man really fuck with me? Or like, are we just emotions? You know what I'm saying? And this other song called Privately, which is like, considering like we're all in the, you know what I'm saying, in our own private elements. Like, one of us maybe got a bae. I'm single. I don't have a bae. So it's like, it's basically like me talking to this guys, like, come talk to, because I'm a shy person. It's hard for me to talk to guys. So this is like a conversation between a guy that I kind of like, and I really want to like see what's up, but I'm shy about it. So that's what Privately is about.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful PJ.
Okay. This is Privately. Yeah. On the internet for the day, trying to catch a babe, cause I ain't got a babe this time. Yeah, you let a daddy with the braids, like a little chain, no, you never treat me right. Well, you probably got a couple things, cause niggas don't change, that ain't in the way they change. To the niggas that be running it up, you be playing games, you gon' do the work. Can't you see, you show a side of me that I ain't never seen. That shit inside of me. Come with me, I'll tell you everything. Just need some privacy. Talk to me privately. Hey, little daddy with the fade, like you wanna wait. Being something wrong and right. Pretty like a stripper getting paid. Boy, don't you mistake. Get everything you want, I got. Sexy, I put on a little weight. Curvy as a flame. Sexy in a way. Niggas that be running it up. You be playing games, you gon' do it away. Can't you see? You show a side of me that I ain't never seen. That shit inside of me. Come with me, I'll tell you everything. Just need some privacy. Talk to me privately. Yeah. Oh, talk to me privately. Oh, yeah. Ooh, talk to me privately. Can't you see? You show a side of me that I ain't never seen. It's exciting me. Come with me, I'll tell you everything. Just need some privacy. Talk to me privately.
I love it. I love it. Ooh, I like that. You so vibey, girl. Stop.
Thank you.
Keep going. What's the next one?
Okay, this is the one called Counterfeit.
Okay.
About the fake friends.
Copy. Everybody, ears open.
Okay. We go bounce. Yeah. Yeah. Ain't no shame, my whole life been a testament. That's why when they slept on me, niggas couldn't stop my destiny. Feeling my lows, feeling my highs, no one was next to me. And these hoes keep texting me, I swear that's successfully. I ain't got no love no more, I ain't got no trust no more. These niggas tryna switch it, babe, but these niggas ain't on the same page. I ain't got no love no more, I ain't got no trust no more. These niggas tryna switch it, babe, these niggas ain't on the same page. Counterfeit, hey, you a bitch, I can't help it, that it's just the way it is. I cut it like I see it, I can't help the way it is. Cut it like I see it, I can't help the way it is. Counterfeit, hey, you a bitch, hey. I can't help it, that it's just the way it is. Cut it like I see it, I can't help the way it is. Cut it like I see it, I can't help the way it is. Niggas come and they go, sound like chess to me. Question niggas like Jeopardy, can't get with what's next to me. You my bro, you my dog when you're next to me, but you ain't got no loyalty. I heard you disrespecting me. I ain't got no love no more, I ain't got no trust no more. These niggas tryna switch and babe, but these niggas ain't on the same page. I ain't got no love no more, I ain't got no trust no more. Switch and babe, they ain't on the same page. Counterfeit, yeah, you a bitch, I can't help it, that it's just the way it is. Cut it like I see it, I can't help the way it is. Cut it like I see it, I can't help. Hey, hey, counterfeit, you a bitch, I can't help it, that it's just the way it is. I cut it like I see it, I can't help the way it is. Cut it like I see it, I can't help. Hey, hey, counterfeit, hey, Counterfeit, you a bitch, I can't help it, that it's just the way it is. I got it like I see it, I can't help the way it is. I got it like I see it, I can't help the way it is.
Girl, I need you to sing and cuss out everybody. Like that was such a calm way. Like I'm hurting your feelings, but like you can't be mad because it sounds so good.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
You said what?
So that was amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, PJ, if you don't know, now you know. Oh, that was amazing. I was ready. I was not ready for the forwardness. You already set the tone with the last song, so I'm like, all right, she's smooth. And then she was like, counterfeit, you a bitch. What? Okay, heard you. Put me in my place.
Right, you know what I'm saying? But it's not directed nowhere. But I feel like especially every female even dudes, like, you know what I mean? But, like, you know, sometimes you just gotta get off your chest, you know?
Listen, you just gotta tell it like it is. You call it like you see it. You said it. You said it. Come on, man. We can't show love to the people that don't show love to us.
Exactly.
That is it. That is it. So I don't feel bad. Waiting for Paris. You can hear these songs on that project, plus more sauce. PJ, it was amazing to be here and experience this exclusive performance. And yeah, I wish you the best. Yes, stay safe. You in LA, right? You on the West Coast? All right. I'm all the way. I'm on the east side in New York. I'm in New York.
Girl.
Listen, it's scary out here. It's scary out here, but you know, the gates will open again, and even when they do, you know, we're gonna be slow on our process out because it's real out here. Definitely
So
real.
The mandatory stay-at-home order, how long, what are they telling y'all for y'all? Is it indefinite?
I mean, we're still working from home and stuff like that. A lot of people, like the essential workers, still get to work and things like that. It's mandatory for us to be outside with face masks. They're not playing any games. Yeah, but it's definitely, you know, suggested for everybody to still stay home. My dad actually started going back to work this week, so things are slowly starting to open back up. But you know, we're still in the crib, still locked up.
Yeah, I feel it.
I know, but you know, we're gonna hope for the best. That's all you can do. Yeah. Good energy all day. But yeah, girl, have an amazing rest of your day. Make sure y'all stream it up. Stream it up. Waiting for Paris. We was waiting for this.
Yes.
Yes.
The quarantine. That's it.
Right. My girl. It was a pleasure. Bye.